So how do we do this? How do we structure a team? There's two models I want to talk with you about, and I want to warn you against one of them. One of them is just dangerous. And too many people think that this is the route they're going to go. And I promise you, if you're heading down this road, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to encourage you, hit the pause button, slow it down, and we're going to look at why here in just a second. So the first one, the one that I want you to avoid is this, partnerships. The absolute worst model for building a team is a partnership. 100% worst model. Now, are there exceptions to every rule? Yes. The exceptions are if you're related to each other. But even then, I want you to be very, very careful, because I know a lot of spouses that go into business together, and that's the beginning of the end, right? Because partnerships, everybody's just fighting for control. Everybody wants to have the control of the business. And so they go, oh, this is great. They're a good producing agent. I'm a good producing agent. What's better than one individual producing agent, one other individual producing agent? Two who are 50-50 partners and can't make a decision. Because what's going to happen is at some point you're going to disagree. The question is, who wins? A business needs a winner to lead the team. Somebody has to be in control. Somebody has to be the one who says, if we can't agree, I win. And people go, I don't like that. Great, you shouldn't be in a partnership. You're not ready for it. You can have a 50-50 equity partnership, but you need to have somebody who is a 51% dominant person, the CEO of that partnership, so that when you can't agree, you have to trust them enough to go, look, if we can't agree, you need to make the call. And I trust you to do that. I trust you to listen to me, to take my advice, but if we can't agree, somebody's got to be able to make that call. People go, well, that sounds difficult. It is. It's why 4 out of 5 partnerships will fail in the first 3 years. 4 out of 5 will fail in the first 3 years. Partnerships are a terrible plan. Now, if you just are convinced, you're like, nope, Travis, we can make it work. We can make it work. Here's what I want you to do. If you're thinking you want a partnership, what I want you to do is I want you to write the divorce papers, because you're going to get divorced. Write the divorce papers before you write the partnership papers. Agree on how it's going to end. Say, when we fail, you just ought to word it that way. When we fail, here's who's going to get these leads. Here's who's going to get those leads. Here's how we're going to deal with the listings. Here's how we're going to deal with the clients. Here's how we're going to deal with the admins. Here's how we're going to deal with all of this. And every time I tell people to do that, you know what happens? I get called, texted, emailed, whatever it is, and they're like, dude, we were 30 minutes into it and we realized this is a terrible idea. I'm like, right, because you can't agree before. You like each other right now. Try writing the divorce papers while you like each other. And if you can get through that, then you're going to be okay when you don't like each other. But at the end, when the business is falling apart, you're not going to like each other. You think you're going to agree on how to split leads? Good luck. It's not going to happen. Write the end at the beginning if you want to go the partnership route. So what do we recommend? The CEO model. The CEO model is the model that is most likely to succeed in this industry. This is the model that we see the most successful teams running. There is one person at the top, and it's a pyramid down. Everybody has a level below, but there's one CEO, there's one person who controls it all. Well, I'm high, like on a disc profile, I'm a high D, high I. I'm a 99 out of 100 D, 99 out of 100 I. I'm super high energy, and I'm a control freak. That's me. I run a benevolent dictatorship. I really do. At the end of the day, I'll take advice, I'll take input, but at the end of the day, it's my call, my business. I own it, I run it, I operate it, it's my call. And it needs to be your call. You have to be the person that says, here's where we're going, I set the vision, this is where we're headed, this is where we're going, and it's my call. You do that, and you can, if you're ready for that, if you're prepared for that, you can succeed at running a team. But if you're looking at that like, man, that's a lot of responsibility. Yes, it is. And if you think that, you may not be ready for a team.